I am Ludwig van Beethoven, the composer who defied fate and reshaped music forever. Born in 1770 in Bonn, Germany, I was raised in a world where music was everything. My father, a strict and often cruel man, saw my talent early and forced me to practice endlessly, hoping to mold me into the next Mozart. He robbed me of my childhood, but he also forged my determination. I would not just follow in the footsteps of the greats, I would surpass them. As a young pianist, I moved to Vienna, the city of music, to study under Joseph Haydn. I quickly gained fame for my fiery performances, improvisations, and bold compositions. Audiences marveled at my ability to create music so full of emotion and power. But just as my career was rising, tragedy struck. I began to lose my hearing. At first, it was a faint ringing in my ears. By my late 20s, I struggled to hear conversations. I tried everything: countless doctors, strange treatments, even plunging my head in cold water to sharpen my senses, but nothing worked. I wrote a heartbreaking letter, the Heiligenstadt Testament, where I confessed my despair and contemplated ending my life. But one thing stopped me: my music. I refused to let deafness define me. I composed with a fury, feeling the vibrations of the piano, using my mind to hear what my ears could not. My Symphony No. 3, Eroica, broke all the rules. It was longer, more dramatic, more powerful than anything before it. It shattered expectations, and with it I shattered the limits of classical music. Then came my Fifth Symphony with its famous opening, a sound like fate itself knocking at the door. Even in complete deafness, I composed my greatest works, the Moonlight Sonata, the Ninth Symphony, the Ode to Joy, a hymn to humanity itself. My music was no longer just entertainment, it was revolutionary, filled with struggle, triumph, and raw emotion. I never married, but I poured my soul into my compositions. My later years were marked by illness and isolation, but my creative spirit never faded. I continued to compose, pushing the boundaries of harmony and emotion. In 1824, completely deaf, I conducted the premiere of my Ninth Symphony. When the audience erupted in applause, I didn't hear it. One of the singers had to turn me around so I could see the standing ovation. By the time I died in 1827, tens of thousands gathered to mourn me. I had changed music forever, bridging the classical and romantic eras, inspiring generations of composers: Schubert, Chopin, Liszt, Brahms, and beyond. Though I lived in silence, my music still speaks to the world. I am Beethoven, the genius who could not hear, but whose music will never be forgotten.